And how you get a transition in AVS Video Editor is you drag the one in front over top the one in back. So I'm going to drag the black screen over top so it overlaps with the first scene, and I'll take the second scene and overlap it with the black screen, and just like that. And then we adjust it and play it, see if we like it, and if we don't like it, we adjust it again and just keep doing that until we get what we like. So now that you've got transitions in, you can actually go to the transition tab, and there's various different types of transitions that you can use. As you can see, they've got a whole buttload of them. It can be kind of overwhelming sometimes, but they've got on that left-hand column there next to where they show you all the different types of transitions, they've actually categorized the transitions so that if you're looking for certain types, certain effects that you want to do, you can actually go and choose the specific categories to look through instead of scrolling through all of the various transitions they've provided. So for this, I'm just going to use a simple blackout transition. Yeah, they call it a flash dark. I call it a blackout. It's basically the same thing. So I'm just going to apply that to both of those two transitions I created. And now I want to add a snapshot after the second scene. So how you do that is you're going to move that little bar on the storyboard to the section that you want to make a snapshot out of. And then if you look, there's a toolbar in that gray area next to the tabs under the screen. You should see a little camera. That's the snapshot button. So you click that, and it's going to take a snapshot of whatever is on your video file in the spot that you have that bar placed at. And when you click on that, it's going to prompt you to save the snapshot as a picture file on your computer. So you just name it and save it, whatever you like. Once you've done that, you have to go back to your media library and import the snapshot into your media library. Then click and drag it onto your main video line. And when I use snapshots, I normally almost always have a transition with them because it looks kind of weird if you just play it without any transition. There's motion, then all of a sudden everything's still. So you can see that right here. It's just really awkward. So I'm going to create a transition, and I like to use the flash white transition when using snapshots. So I'm just going to apply that there. And then also with snapshots, I use video effects. So you can apply this, go to your video effects tab. You're going to want to scroll up in your storyboard. The video effects line is at the very top, the second to the top if you count the main video line as part of that. So just scroll all the way up, and it's the one right under your main video line. And then go look at your video effects, find one that you want. You just click and drag that down to your video line, place it wherever you want. I'm just going to use a pan and zoom on this one and set it up right under the snapshot. So now you can edit your video effects by double clicking on the actual video effect on your video effect line, and that will bring this pop-up or a pop-up like it depending on which video effect you're using. For this particular video effect, you have your pan and zoom. The green box is where it's going to start, and the red box is where it's going to end. Or for the moment, you can completely disregard which box is for which and just set it up how you'd like it. As you can see right now, all we can see is a white screen, so it's kind of hard to determine where we want the pan and zoom going when this is all you see. So if you look under the video screen, you have a blue bar with a little, it looks like a little white arrow thing. If you move that white arrow thing, you can actually adjust to see the section of video that the video effect will be affecting. So I'm going to just move it here and adjust these boxes. I'm completely ignoring which one is for which at the moment. So just adjust them to wherever you want them. And then the reason you can ignore them is because if you want the smaller box, if you want to reverse them, there's a handy little reverse button that you can click, and it's a whole lot easier than attempting to make the red box smaller and the green box bigger, and it's a hassle. So I just do whatever I like, and then if I need to reverse it, I reverse it. And when you're all done, you can just click OK, and the box will go away, the pop-up box will go away, and then you can play through, see if you like what you've done. So a nice little thing, if you don't lock the video effect thing and adjust, you need to adjust both the effect and the video file. You can adjust both at the same time by adjusting just the video. So that's what I'm doing now, is I have the video effect unlocked and I'm just adjusting the video until I have it where I want it. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show you is how to change the speed of a scene. And all you have to do is, once you've sectioned off your scene, you just right click on it and get that little pop-up menu, and you click on speed. And then you'll get another pop-up, and you'll see this screen where it shows you the scene that you've selected, and under you can see the speed, and it says 1x, and you can't really tell on this, but there's a little box button next to that 1x with 3 periods and an ellipse. So you can either delete that 1x out of there and type in the speed that you want, or you can click on the ellipse, the little box there, and it'll bring down this bar, and you can adjust the bar and it'll adjust the speed, adjust it right to speed it up or left to slow it down. Since I want to speed it up, I'm going to adjust it right and speed it up. And the last thing I'm going to show you is how to convert your video into a file once you've completely finished. So how you do this is, once you're completely done, you've got all put together, nothing left to edit, you're going to go and on your tabs, on the very far right of your tabs, there's a tab that says Produce. You're going to go ahead and click on that, and it'll bring up a pop-up page. You're going to get 3 of these pages, and the first one is this. It's just asking you if you want to make it into a file, a CD, device, whatever. We're gonna make it into a file, or at least I am. I guess you guys do whatever you want, but if you want on YouTube, of course, you have to put it into a file. So then the next screen is this one, just asking you what type of file you want. I honestly have no idea what the difference between the file types are. All I know is that Windows Movie Maker uses the WMV file, so that's the one that I choose. And then this is your last screen. This screen lets you name the file, choose what folder it's going to be put in when it's done, and you can have the software play a sound or any of those options when the file is done converting. I always have it on do nothing, so then we click on create, and you'll get this pop-up asking you if you really want to produce this file, because you have the free version, or at least I have the free version of AVS Video Editor, and it'll put the watermark on. That's all it's really saying, is that it's going to put the watermark on, so you just click yes and it goes off. So that's everything. Once the software will do the rest. Once it's done, you have your video. Yay! So I hope this tutorial was helpful, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment.